There's women that think being a sugar baby is a good thing and having a sugar daddy, but sometimes these men aren't what you think they are. Case in point, I want you to listen to this woman here who was a sugar baby.
Did y'all hear about that girl that was recording and she had a sugar daddy and he got mad that she didn't give him no sugar and he kept buying her stuff and he was getting fed up? Obviously, he did look like he was drunk, but did y'all see that video? Before I got saved, I used to, before Sprinkle came up, OGs know, things on social media, especially on YouTube, there was a lot of laws of attraction and manipulating videos that were on the social media platform before Shira 7 years ago. And I used to study front and back those channels and do those things to lure men and get things. And at one point I just had to stop because I remember I was in a situation where I was in this man's house. It was a mini mansion, okay? And this man was drunk. And I couldn't keep using him. I clearly seen that this man was going down a horrible road, and he was so drunk, and I was super terrified, y'all. And I just couldn't keep taking advantage of him. And that was the scariest moment, me being at his house by myself, nobody knew. He could have did X, Y, and Z to me just out of the blue, and nobody would have known. He lived in the middle of nowhere. And I was I can't do this anymore. I can't go any deeper. I can't keep manipulating people. I can't keep manipulating men. I can't keep using them. Even though, of course, we know, this is a transaction. You obviously know that I'm here to get something from you, but you're supposed to be getting something from me too. Because I understand how people think. They think that it's okay to keep living that lifestyle because it's you want something for me, I want something for you. But it's manipulation, and it's very just leave them alone. Leave the men that have money alone, okay? They are in a dark space when they are seeking sugar babies. You know what I mean? They're going through a lot. If you actually sit with them and talk with them, and I didn't have the heart to keep doing that anymore. And it was just oh my gosh, this man is miserable. And I couldn't do it anymore. I tapped out. I had tapped out. I couldn't do the quote-unquote sprinkle lifestyle before Sprinkle was out, because this was 2018 or 19.
I'll never forget that case with Mercedes Moore here. I think it was in the Houston area, and how Mercedes Moore was up here playing with a dude like that, taking his money, doing all that, and the dude crashed out and took her life. And these dudes will do that. But you got some that all got money that have no problem being a, sugar daddy. But a lot of times these men are married, these men in some sort of relationship, and you sneaking around. And I'll tell all women something. If a man is giving you something, and he's giving you something constantly, men give you things as an investment because he wants something in return. And if you're not going to give that man your body, then leave that man alone. Don't take nothing from no man. A man will literally take your life or put you in inches close to taking it behind constantly taking money. Listen, if he would take the life of another man over money, and that's another man that who he's not looking for that from, why he won't do it to you? You understand what I'm saying? And then, yes, what you're talking about, Shira 7, all that manipulation stuff she teaching y'all, she can get y'all hurt. Because, see, she is at home with her husband. She ain't out here on these streets doing what she's teaching y'all to do. Now, she can say, I did all this to get my man. What kind of man would be sitting on there listening to his wife say that kind of stuff? What I firmly believe with her, because I know content creators like that, she's telling him, yeah, I'm just playing it up. I'm talking like this. I'm talking like that. Hey, you see the coins is bringing. So it's all good. And he okay, yeah, do your thing. Why you think he don't trip on it? Think about it. Why you think her husband don't trip on her saying the things that she say online? Because he knows she's BSing. He knows. And he hey, if you're running up $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month or more BSing these women online, do it. Go ahead. We're going to go spend that money together. That's what y'all understand about that woman. That woman married and collecting all them coins, all that ad revenue, and living good with her husband somewhere, while she telling y'all to manipulate men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all be careful some of the people y'all listen to. I'm telling you, these content creators will say anything to you to run a bag. Some of them will. They don't have integrity like that. Oh, she said this and she said that. Yeah, and she a whole married woman sitting in her house. There's a lot of them like that. They talk about men all day long, then they get off of there and they go and lay up with their man. I can't stand men, and men are horrible. Men are sorry. And they got a man. Or teaching you to be a sugar baby. And you know what I'm saying? Glad she got out. Glad she got out of it. You know, and I paid attention to her talking about basically she went to church. Didn't I tell y'all on a previous video, the ones that was out here being 304, sugar babies, etc., they pivot to religion, Christianity or Islam, or they pivot to being the biggest shea butter, pro-black person out there, selling the African black soap and with the Eye of Horus medallions on and ankhs and all kind of things. You can't, boy, they so pro-black. They practice Egyptology. They all into the herbs. They all into the crystals, boy. They are deep into it. But boy, just maybe 3-4 years ago, you were busting it wide open. You a sugar baby. That's why I tell men, look into the women background. You see them that hardcore. Always do that. Now, I'm glad she got out before somebody took her life, but these men not playing out here. That's that dark side, that sugar baby stuff. So some women, not here no more. Prime example, I said earlier, Mercedes Moore.